So if people have completed their graduation, well, let's say BCom or BBA, thinking that they'll maybe do an MBA, they'll probably figure out something on their own. But you're 21, you're 22, and you've landed up more or less with something you're not happy with, right? You're maybe working somewhere or you're sitting at home and you really sometimes wish that you had pursued something as soon as your 12th was over. So it could have been done by the time you're 21, 22 and your career could have really launched. But either your career has not picked up at all or you're not happy with where it is. And that's when a lot of people in the commerce field look towards some qualification. And they'll end up with US CMA for two primary reasons. One, it has a lot of value in India specifically now, but also across the world. So whether they want to then continue their career in India or move overseas, CMA is a good option. B, the duration is a superb US field. You can finish CMA in less than a year, and sometimes as fast as 6 months if you really speed it up. So that's why most people who feel that they're stuck and don't want to invest too much of energy but want something of high value, they turn towards US CMA. So this video is for you guys. If this is the first time you're visiting the channel, then please do click subscribe. And if you find any value from this video, give us a thumbs up. Let's get into it. So let me structure it for you guys. First of all, who should do it? Like I mentioned, people who are wanting better out of their career in the field of commerce in the shortest duration of time, or are interested for whatever reason they've understood during their time till now, they like management accounting. Or second is, when should you start it? So I would say the minute you are thinking about this and you come across maybe this video, or if it's been on your mind for a while, I would say don't think too much, just jump into it, because there is no right time to start it. The faster you start, the faster you complete, the faster your career journey begins, the more you'll be able to essentially put out into the world in terms of your career. And that's how it generally works. So speed is key. Take it up ASAP. That's what our recommendations. Next is, what about your work experience? Right? CMA US requires 2 years of work experience to become what we call a CMA license holder or a member. Forget it. The point is you need to have 2 years of work experience. So if you already have work in the field of finance and accounts, how much of your time you have gets counted towards CMA. That also helps you with the CMA exam. If you're really at home and you just completed graduation, you're not studying, you're not working, then I would say jump with both of these things. Pick up CMA. Again, we are there to always help you, but otherwise pick it up yourself and immediately look for work. Could be in anything as long as it's in the field of finance and accounts. And don't worry about pay right now. Please don't. In fact, I would urge you to not, because you will make wrong decisions if you look for pay right now. But you got to get the work experience. And it might seem daunting from doing nothing to doing a professional international qualification and work, but it's needed. And it might take you a while to get used to it, and it might be a struggle for maybe the entirety of it, but it's short-lived and the benefit is much, much, much higher. Lastly, coming to the fees structure for you guys. So CMA US has what we pay the body for exam fees for registration. They have 2 categories. One is that of a student, where the definition is more or less as long as you're pursuing something full-time from an academic standpoint. Everybody else is a professional. So I'm considering this audience as a professional where you're not studying. So your fees, if I take into account the CMA body fees and the training fees, will be approximately 1.7, 1.8 lakhs, including everything, which, like I said, includes the body fees, the training fees, the study material, etc., etc. The good part is, if you do it right, not only can you earn while you learn, so that also helps you with the cost perspective, but if you do get a good opportunity after that, which you should aim at, you will recover the entire cost in 3 to 4 months of your new job. So the return on time and money from CMA US's perspective is extremely valuable. And I don't think there is any other course that, at least for now in the field of F&A, gives you this kind of benefit. So yeah, I think this is good enough for anybody who's looking at CMA post-graduation. I hope that we've covered all the points. If you still have any doubts, leave it in the comments. We'll make sure we'll get back to you guys.